Another massive blow to liquor baron Vijay Mallya. Non-bailable arrest warrant has now been issued against the defaulter tycoon on ED's plea. The special court on money laundering has issued a non-bailable warrant against the businessman. This is the second big blow after the suspension of his passport. The businessman who left for London after defaulting on 9,000 crore rupees loan burden from a consortium of banks will have to reply within a week from now for the suspension of his passport. The Enforcement Directorate may now use the non-bailable warrant to go in for a red corner notice against the tycoon to deport him back to India. If he fails to reply satisfactorily, the government may move in to revoke his passport as well. Mallya has been accused of siphoning off debts from IDBI Bank to the tune of 900 crore rupees. In fact, that's the case of money laundering that Enforcement Directorate is at the moment looking at. In fact, today the Enforcement Directorate also submitted a sealed envelope containing details of Mallya's properties, which the probe agency claims were procured from loan funds illegally diverted out of India. Viren Singh Gunawat is now joining us with more details from Mumbai. Viren, what does this non-bailable warrant now effectively mean for Vijay Mallya? What can the ED do? What can the other authorities go ahead and do now?
It's in a very simple word. Non-bailable warrant means it's an arrest warrant, and he needs to be arrested wherever he's seen. That is one. If he's in the country, in India, he should be arrested as per the PMLA court order. Second, what is the course of action further? We spoke to the ED official. They have confirmed India Today that in next 1 week, there would be two important action would be taken. The first, in fact, the passport suspension, that has been done. The non-bailable warrant, that has been done now. Now, the lookout notice. ED will send a detailed request to Interpol via Ministry of External Affairs and to Interpol to issue a red corner notice, a lookout notice against Vijay Mallya in next 1 week. That is the important part. Second, ED is also working on the crucial legal content to issue a letter rogatory to 5 different countries where Vijay Mallya has created his own property, because everyone knows Vijay Mallya has around 42 properties across the globe, but ED would be sending specific content and a request to the court of 5 countries that includes France, UK, in fact Ireland. These are the 3 countries. But the most important part is that today, because what the ED has submitted a few details in a sealed cover to the PMLA court is that list of properties which Vijay Mallya had misused the IDBI loan, because the information that ED has that out of 900 crore, 423 crore has been used to create properties outside India, and that has been corroborated by the statement given by Raghunathan, Chief Financial Officer of Kingfisher Airlines. As per ED, Raghunathan has admitted that these properties has been created by this proceeds of crime which ED is looking for. So definitely Vijay Mallya is in a big trouble. This is the second big hit to Vijay Mallya, the non-bailable warrant, and in the coming days, in the next 1 week, letter rogatory and lookout notice, a request for the lookout notice will be sent by ED to the ministry and Interpol.
All right, Viren, stay on with us. Let's quickly listen into what the Enforcement Directorate's entire version is. Let's listen into this reaction from Hiten.
Civic sir, please don't run. Sir, don't run. No bites. So what? No bites. Sir, actually, there are one or two. One line is one line.
Nothing. Court has issued non-bailable warrant. That's all against Mallya.
That corner also. Sorry. So will you be looking for the next corner notice now? Next course of action, sir. It will be like a red corner notice, sir. So fine.
Well, that's the ED Council talking about the non-bailable warrant that has been issued against liquor baron Vijay Mallya. Viren Singh Gunawat getting us that story. Viren, also, in March, you had yourself reported how there was a communication from Vijay Mallya saying that April 1st week or beginning April would be the right time for him to return to India. Now, has there been any further communication from Vijay Mallya's side?
Not yet. The only communication that Vijay Mallya has given that he is coming out with a new banking proposal before the Supreme Court. The sources are saying that Vijay Mallya might come out with a proposal of 6,000 crore for the consortium of the banks. Whether the banks will really get convinced and would be accepting those entire amount, because earlier he kept a proposal of 4,000 crore that has been completely rejected by the banks. Now it would be around 6,000 crore. The final decision would be taken on 26th April, and that's the Vijay Mallya is being saying again and again to the Enforcement Directorate in various email communication after sending all the summons to Vijay Mallya that there's a court hearing which is going on in the Supreme Court, and that's the reason he's not able to come to the country. That is one. Second, he's also saying that there's a official lined up has been done in Europe, and he has some commercial activities there, so that's why he's been tied up there. So he would not able to come to the country. These are some of the excuses that Vijay Mallya has given to the ED. 3 summons has been sent to Vijay Mallya, and all the 3 has been skipped by Vijay Mallya, and that's the reason that created a ground for Enforcement Directorate to suspend the passport. That has been done, to issue a non-bailable warrant. In fact, the ED has kept an argument before the PMLA court that in a FERA investigation some years back, Mallya has done the same thing. He has never admitted, he has never remained present in any of the summons. So he has a tactic, he has a strategy to to remain away from the questioning session. So and what the ED is bugged up, and that's the reason they have said that non-bailable warrant should be issued as soon as possible, so that Mallya should come in the country and face the questioning part.
All right, Viren, many thanks for joining us with all.
Well, a breather not only for the government of India but also the citizens of the national capital. The Taxi Auto Union have called off their one-day strike that was